Hello Internet. Welcome to another video of Happy Go Sketchy. For today, I'll be coloring a drawing of asterisks and obliques that I made. I'll be using Winsor Newton Promarkers and Touch 5 markers and a couple of Blick Studio markers. During the course of this video, I'll be talking about a couple of things. I'll first lay in the flat colors and then show how you can use little tricks to make them pop. Then I'll talk about a cause I've taken up this month and some giveaways. While I lay the flat colors, let me fast forward this video. If you see the asterisks and obliques comics, they're mostly flat colored with simple schemes. But the effective use of color theory and attractive drawings make the characters come to life. I used to love these comics as a kid and especially enjoyed the various historical characters that would pop in. I also loved the names of the characters. Coming to why I'm suddenly drawing this month I've joined into the cause for Movember. The link to my Movember page is in the descriptions. I'm trying to bring awareness to men's mental health. I'll post men's mental health facts regularly. Some of them are like 4 in 5 suicides are by men. A large number of men suffer from depression and anxiety but don't report it or seek help for it because of the stigma associated with it. Anyways, the Movember page link will be in the description, and please do help by donating and spreading awareness for this. Coming back to the sketch, here you will see that I've laid down most of the flat colors. Now to make the colors pop, I first add a warm dark grey color to the rock on Oblique's back. This gives it a slight 3D effect to make it seem that the light is reflecting off a uneven surface. Also, I added a shadow to obliques. I also add shadow to the cape of the druid further down the video. When I do this, I use a color that is in the same hue but has a different temperature and not just a different saturation. In other words, it's not just a darker version of the same color, but I try to add a color that is a version of the color mixed with a different color to create a third similar color. I know that sounds confusing, but for example, if something was colored in say 40% cool grey, which means grey mixed in with a bit of blues, I use a 80% or 60% warm grey to make the shadows on it. This is not a rule per se, it's just something that I found that worked well for this drawing. I used this very judiciously though. It's very easy to go overboard with this. I do not blindly darken every edge. I first imagine the light source coming from one direction and I make the shadows only in the opposite direction of that. When I do this, I'm also wary of the shapes of the objects. Like I create a round shadow for a round object. I do that for as many objects as I can without overdoing it. And it's just something that's kind of a skill that comes over time. You learn where you need to add shadows and where you should just leave it alone. So I chose this drawing because pretty much everyone in this drawing has epic facial hair, and November is also the time when people observe No Shave November. I found it gives a cool opportunity to talk about the cause when people ask you, hey, why are you growing a beard or a mustache and such. I'm growing one too myself. I'll also be doing giveaways of art prints for donors. So I haven't decided exactly which drawings I'll be giving away. This one I might be giving up a digital scan of this one. So again, please do visit the link in the description. So you'll see I'll keep on adding shadows to the folds of the cloth, as well as wherever I see fit I keep adding shadows. I'm sorry for the video not capturing the bottom half of the drawing. Somehow it missed the shoes part of it, though I swear I did remember setting up the camera to capture everything. I also used a grey color, a very light grey, to just Uh, Add some fine hair to the beards to just make them look that much more real, especially for the large white beard, because that's almost the same color of the dress that the druid is wearing. Now I go over the outlines with a thicker pen to just make things pop out a little bit. It's not directly discernible that I've done this if you just see the finished product, but if you see the difference it makes, it's definitely worth it. You do need a steady hand because you're doing this at the end of the drawing, but it makes the characters just pop out a little bit more. I also don't use this trick everywhere. I make a choice of where I want to outline with the thicker pen, and it kind of follows the same rule of where you add shadows and where you don't. In the end, I use a gel roly pen to add shine to places that will reflect some light, like the tips of noses and such. And typically, these places will be opposite to the direction of the shadows, that is, they'll be directly facing the source of light. I had a ton of fun drawing and coloring something this simple, and you have to know that even drawing something simple, you can do little things to make it that much more attractive, to make it pop out that much more. Yeah, I hope you had fun watching this video. Thanks and bye.